YouTube, I finally benched 505. Now the title's correct. I'm going to show you guys a video here momentarily. But real quick, I just want to explain how the journey went getting to 505. So if you follow me on Instagram, you know that this number 505 has just been killing me for so long. I don't know why, right? Similar thing happened when I first hit 405. It took me forever to hit 410. I'm not sure why, honestly, it took so long, but it was probably a mixture of 15 different fails with 505 before I finally got it. And really, it's one of those mental blocks, and these mental blocks suck so bad if you've ever had one. You know what I'm talking about, right? It took me 8 months from 405 to 410, and it took me another like 4 months. I think it was 4 or 5 months, something like that, from 500 to 505. Now I hit the 505 before I came to school, right? So it was about 2 months ago, a month and a half ago. The reason I saved it is because I said I wasn't going to post this video until I knew that I had 500 raw in the bag within the next month. So before I start hyping myself up, my bench up again, I'm going to save it for when it matters and for when I can use it and when I feel maybe like my account growth is dying, stuff like that. And I know that a lot of people may think that I've like fallen off, whatever, but peak week starts like next week, or just like the peak weeks, right? I'm going into a meet. And so now that my lifts are going to be huge again, I figured I'd just save it for something just to put me back on the map a little bit. Like, oh wait, he's still got 500. So yeah, I did it a few months ago. I know for a fact I got like 525 in me right now, maybe even more, right? It was just so mental. I couldn't get over that hurdle of just locking out 505. I don't know what it was. The day that I hit it too, super weird story. I walked in the gym. I forgot my earbuds at my house, but there was somebody on aux and they got off of aux, no music, and I was just like, whatever, I don't need the music, right? I'm like, I'm probably gonna miss it. Honestly, that was what my thought was. I'm probably gonna miss it. It's like my last try before I leave for college. No need for really earbuds, right? And doubting myself like this over and over and over again had led to many fails, but when I was finally able to just have no earbuds and finally just clear my head of music and hype and everything else, I was actually able to focus on the form, which I think allowed me to press the 505, right? I don't know how in the world I actually got it up. It was such a shock to me. I did all my warm-ups with no earbuds, no nothing, no motivation, no hype. I wasn't happy, nothing, right? I didn't think like, oh, today's some magic day. I just hit the lift. I hit 455, and I was like, let's load it, bro. Like, it moved good. There was no hype at the gym. Nobody was really there. There was just like my spotter, another dude watching. And when I just put it on, I was just like, all right, I'm going to lock in. I'm going to focus on my form, which sometimes you have to do. You have to focus on your form. And I took it down. I got my spring off my chest. And once I got right here, where it is it normally twists a little bit and it kills me, I somehow pressed through. I don't know what it was with like the no earbud thing, whatever that part was, but I was super happy after, right? Like all the adrenaline hit, everything hit right then. I just lost my mind. I couldn't believe I finally hit it. But things like this really build character, right? Like you really learn about yourself as a lifter after you go through so many trials and tribulations of like fails and mental just obstacles and stuff like that. And when you finally break through a mental obstacle, just such as like that number 505 for me, you feel so good. And if you haven't hit a plateau like that yet, you will. I promise you. Any lifter in the world, Jesus Oliveira, 1,000 pound squat, ask him how many times he's plateaued. He's plateaued out like right now, right? And not saying that he's never going to break through it. I mean, he's slowly breaking through it, but he had an injury, right? Plateaus happen. And when you just get so like in your mind, like I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, and you rush the process, is when a lot of times you make the plateau go longer. And that's what I was doing, right? I was being an idiot. I was trying like 505 every other week, right? I don't know why I was doing this, but I was just so annoyed that I wasn't getting it. And instead of like taking a few steps back and working on what I knew would make me stronger and get it, I was just going for it more. So eventually I took my steps back, I did what I needed to do, and I got the 505 bench. I'm going to show you guys right here, right in a minute. I'm going to come back. I'm just going to talk a little bit more about just like what went through my mind, like as I was pressing this, the hardest part, what's up next, and stuff like that. So here's the video right now. 1, 2.
Yep. Come on.
There you go.
Come on. Up.
What the fuck? Yes! 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 What the fuck? Yes! Oh my god, dude. So pretty dry, right? You watched 405, 455, 505. I mean, I was hype after 505, obviously, but 455 was the fastest I ever moved a weight like that in my life. 405 felt like the same it does every other time. And after 455, I was just so worried that it was just like, I was feeling so good. I was just so worried that I was going to fail. But what I had to tell myself after I got it, or after I started thinking, like, man, I'm just scared to fail, I told myself in my head, like, winners want to win. Losers don't want to lose. I need to go in trying to win, like, right? Yeah, screw the earbuds, whatever, screw the music. But I need to come into this lift thinking that I got it, thinking I'm going to give this my best shot. And that's exactly what I did. As you can see, I surprised myself. It's the first time in a long time I was really surprised myself on my strength. And that feeling is so great when you're just able to push something up that you just didn't think you were able to do. The first time I ever really experienced this was my 365. First time I hit 365 in the school weight room. I mean, I pressed it up. I couldn't believe it. It was like 20-pound PR. I just got up. I was like, holy Greg Doucette says, what the cookbook? But I got up. I was like, holy cookbook. And I was gassed. It was the first time I've ever really shocked myself with strength. And then I did it again during the bench video, right? And I can't wait to do it more. And that's why we lift, right? We lift for these shocks of like, wow, I just shocked myself how strong I am. Wow, it's actually paying off. Like, wow, it feels great. I'm so happy. I love lifting, just stuff like that, right? That's the first thing that goes through your mind. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully you guys are hyped to see me PR, right? These next 3 weeks, there's going to be a lot more videos about me, right? There's still going to be videos like reaction and stuff like that, but there's going to be a lot of videos about me because there's some huge lifts coming. It's Friday today. My coach is putting in my program on Sunday. I can't be more happy. Or he's putting it on Saturday. I don't know. I can't be more happy. There's PRs next 3 weeks, just straight PRs. Then I got my meet. Then after the meet, whoo, bigger stuff coming after the meet. Kabuki deadlift bar, wraps, all that stuff, right? But as of this next 3 weeks, we're going to be doing all competition standard PRs, and then after we're just going to screw around for a little while. I might even throw on wraps, try to squat 800, pull 7 something on the Kabuki bar, and bench who knows what in the elbow wrap. So that's my 505 bench, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know that you're ready for these next 3 weeks, videos about me. And yeah, that's it for today. Blake Wentz signing out. Peace.